He's an open murderer!
You don't like me!
Oh, I'm angry! Follow
The
me,
riot won't last
Penguin.
forever. Something's going to give. Either the Watch kills every last man, or the prisoners tear this place to pieces.
I'm rather surprised that the shiv didn't work, but the arrow does. I mean, it'd be simple if it was just the shiv that worked, but I think to myself,
They've broken through to the floor below.
If it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
I know you.
Balsay, back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands
Wouldn't
on
make you a very good warden
wish
if
your
that were the
grandmother
case.
had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
Oh,
May the Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren! Let us through right bloody now!
no, I don't necessarily think
One
that
day,
the warden's a
you will see
horrible
you
guy.
garroted in front of this entire city, and your family too!
Calm down, pirate man. He's just doing his job. I mean, technically they'd be hanging him and beheading him just like me if I hadn't been... Well, if he hadn't done what they said, you see. I can't say I blame the poor boy, although you could have told somebody else about the misdeeds of that douche from earlier. Perhaps.
Anyone there?
I'm gonna see if I can talk to him. Make you a deal.
He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces. I almost pity the man.
Tell you what, I'll tell you what you want to know if you let me through.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
People like him only respond to violence and threats. He's scum, and I should treat him as such.
I don't know. I think he'd reason with us.
He claims to be a rational pragmatist. Maybe I give him too much credit, and maybe he doesn't deserve it, but I could attempt to reason with him. See if he responds to that. He claims... Listen. Do you hear that? Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful. They won't give you the same consideration.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
Interesting.
He will need to trust me, even though I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. But if I can convince him to believe me...
He's the result of many innocent deaths. It's merely his job, though. I mean, he doesn't seem to take pride in murdering people, although he didn't seem to be that quick to off you. He didn't want to based on paperwork, although that could be because he's trying to cover his own ass. Who's to say? Let's see what's the problem.
Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument. I will just have to phrase myself carefully. He's not likely to fold easily. He will have to take my word for it. After all, what choice does he have? And I was the Apostle. I was always true to my word. Garman and Utana taught me well. Why should he not trust me?
Because he doesn't really know you? I want to go with practical. I'm gonna say practical.
Doesn't the Warden think carefully about this, Warden? My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
This is true.
I really have no time for chit-chat. We're running out of time, and this filthy heathen is the only thing between us and freedom. I won't mince words anymore. What did he say about family again? He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family.
I think that might work.
All men of his station can be bought. He lacks character and faith, believing only in the power of office and wealth. If I offer to buy him,
But
I'm
again,
sure he will be
bribes
swayed.
are based on trust.
Filthy
If
maggot
he
that he
doesn't
is.
trust us, so
He said his family is important to him. If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe he'll listen if I threaten his children. Extreme
Yeah, I don't
measures
think
may
that's
be
gonna work.
required.
Let's-
What did
let's
he
try
say about
family.
You are a family man, Murren, are you not? Do you wish to see them left fatherless? If not for yourself, then do this for your family. Open up.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my bitter instincts. Step back, Alvani.
I don't like this guy.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
I don't think murder is necessarily the right option. Don't get me wrong. I want to shiv you. What the hell?
You gave me your word, Alvani. Word? You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore? Is
I
your
won't.
word so disposable you will throw it away at a whim? If you kill me, you've proven your disregard for the law. You've proven that you're a simple brute.
If I kill you, I rid the world of a piece of sadistic vermin who sold out his own people.
Look who's talking. Who's the traitor here? I am merely an elected official. I do not decide who lives or dies. That's for the law
That
to
is
decide,
true.
for courts and judges.
Other elected officials who are perfectly willing to carry out orders without question, as long as they can hide behind the chain of command.
A system cannot function without bureaucracy and bureaucrats. It cannot function without a hierarchy.
I don't
If you want to
believe
change that,
that,
go to the top.
Oh, believe me, I will.
I'm gonna let you live only
Don't.
because I don't
Please.
think I
Spare
should
my
think
life.
your level.
I have a family. I'm only doing my job. I treat.
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
But it shall not be by my hand.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment. At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not a
Yeah?
barbarian like yourself.
I no longer have any use for him.
My men will be here soon. You won't get away.
Silence, even. Be glad that your children are gonna go fatherless. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, a better instinct is leading me and keeping you alive for now.
Oh no!